So France kind of leading the way in new wave horror. So is France the leader of new wave horror on the international scene with movies like High Tension, Inside, Martyrs, and Raw?
I'll go first. So, first off, France is 100% willing to go where the United States won't, and I love it. Like, France is pushing the boundaries now. Most of the movies you name, though, like Martyrs, Inside, which is the bloodiest film I've ever watched. I think it's bloodier than Martyrs. High Tension. All of these are like early 2000s movies. Like they're 2005, 2006, 2007. So, I mean, I don't know if they're reinventing a genre because it's almost been 15, 20 years since these movies came out. But what I will say is they are not afraid to push the envelope, go over. And for just case in point, they made a U.S. remake of Martyrs. They made a U.S. remake of Inside, and those movies suck. Like, they're so afraid to go that extra mile, where in France, they just don't give a shit.
No, I agree with you. So when you talk about France and their movies, they have like the French extremities, this like French new wave movie genre that tests the limits of everything. And they're not afraid to open any envelope. They're not afraid to put whatever they want out there. I mean, hell, we reviewed Inside, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, I threw that on the wheel.
We reviewed that about a year ago. And the ending to that movie, I don't think my jaw has still like officially gone back up to my mouth. So yeah, some of these movies that they're putting out, they're like, I just don't like the MPAA here just does not allow some of that. And I just love how they can just get away with so much more.
I don't even know if the MPAA matters anymore because everything's not rated nowadays, but
it does.
But I will say, yeah, like we have this fear, but I also wonder, are we just not getting those movies anymore, or did they just stop making them? Like that extreme, horror that you were talking about. Like I haven't seen anything recently. I guess Raw was probably 2017, and I was not a fan of that movie. Everybody talks about how over the top it is. I don't even think it is, to be honest, but not with those old ones.
Yeah, and another one that you guys didn't mention was Calvaire, which is one you guys should check out. But I will say this real quick. Italy, Japan, and Spain, I think, are just as much up there with France with what they've done. What do you think, Kirk?
Yeah, I'll take 2 seconds here. You got to even think Taiwan, too, with the sadness. So, absolutely. I think High Tension, Inside, and Martyrs, yeah, they're a little bit older, but they're the movies that have made its way over here. It takes a little bit of time for, I think, our cinemas, our movie taste to kind of find that stuff. And I'm sure there's plenty of movies we don't know of that are probably jaw-dropping. And Inside, yeah, my eyes went huge even just thinking of that movie. They're doing things that we will not do.
I mean, I know we're out of time, but a Serbian film. Where's that? Is that
in Serbia?
Is that out of Serbia? I was going to say that's another one of those.
God bless. The international scene is where to go.
It is.
All right, so